just I'm over at Harbor Freight buying gunsmithing tools, and actually I did the front drop links on my Rexus RX 450. I did the front drop links. Probably going to do the rear drop links today. It was hot. It sucked. Holy crap! It's 94 degrees out. Yeah, and I just came from church, not meaning Harbor Freight is church, but church, and then went to Harbor Freight. So I got me, so today is Harbor Freight Hall. I used to have like every stinking socket in half-inch drive, 6-point metric from like 8 mil up. I blame my friends, could have been me, but I blame my friends because I used to have them in perfect order because I did this professionally. I professionally damaged many a car. And when I was professionally damaging many cars, FGM, what's up? What's up, my homie? Happy Sunday to you, sir. So, in anger, I bought a half-inch drive, 6-point set of Icon tools. It's everything from 12 mil, which hopefully I got like 10 and 11 at home still, up to 24 mil. Heck yeah, darn right. And then I realized I got like, Barton Fink, how's it going? So somebody crashed your, yes. I believe a friend of mine helped himself to my tools. One, didn't put them back where he found them, and two, just didn't put them back. Good guy, whatever. Stuff happens. But instead of having something to whine about, like a little biatch, I decided, let me fix the problem, buy the damn tools. And yeah, I did like it. If you didn't get the beginning, the Rexes here, I did the front drop links, which second drop link, I did driver side first, then I did passenger side. First time around, it hurt. I mean, I got little cuts and scratches. Should have worn the glovey gloves. I only found one glove because Michael Jackson. But the second time around, the drop links, it's just basically a link with two ball heads on it, and there's no nut backing on the other side. So there's the nut, and then there's a 6mm hex that's rusted out and will wear the heck out. Kurt24, what's up? So I tried putting, I think it was 17mm box wrench over it, and then with a 6mm hex socket, whatever that means, Allen key basically that goes on a 3/8. I was rotating that, which was the wrong thing to do because it was rusted, and rotating it just wears it the further F out. And the video I watched, like, oh, use travel locks, just lock them on the backside to keep the ball assembly from rotating. Well, guess what? It's still rotating. And the way the nuts are, it gets harder as you go further out. So I sprayed it with, some penetrating oil. When I got to the passenger side, I realized, you know what? Just jam the effing 6mm in there, hammered it in, and then use the box wrench, once 32nd of a turn at a time, and that worked. So that was good. I don't want to touch anything here, but let me flip you the camera. Boop. We're broadcasting live from the Harbor Freight parking lot. So yes, things I can touch while I'm on a live stream, guaranteed for life. Whose lifetime, I don't know. But yes, this includes 12 mil to 24 mil, 6-point, half-inch drive. Please, why don't you say 6-point on the packaging so I didn't have to delay everybody? Boop. But I realized, can I see? I can see. While I have, I got to harvest a barrel and put it in another upper. And while I have pretty much at least one of every AR-15 specific tool known to man, I do not have one of every AR-10 specific tool known to man. So, hey, Joe Morgan, is it still morning? It's 1:06. So no. Um, so at the machine shop, automotive machine shop I worked at, the owner always told me only use an adjustable wrench on your own adjustable nuts, and I'm using an adjustable wrench. The other thing is, so my plan is to use the whatever wood block vice draw, whatever thingamajiggy it's called. Throw that in the vise to hold it, clamp the jaws onto the upper, and then use the adjustable wrench to adjust the adjustable nut. And so here's the Anderson nut. And also, if I remove, I can't show it to you. Hold on. Oh yeah, actually, I was gonna say the gas tube gives me enough clearance to get the nut on, so that's good. I'll put it back for safekeeping. Go back. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Go. I went in the hole. Nothing more satisfying than that, right? Right? And tell me if you have wind noise here or not. You have a 3D printer, Rich. You could be pretty... Yeah, I was thinking about that, but again, kind of the KISS principle. When you're very sophisticated and smart, like you are, Barton Fink, and me occasionally, you may think of more complex solutions where a simpler solution would work. Another thing I was thinking about is just like cutting down a 2x4 and jamming it in the bottom of the upper and putting the nut, the barrel nut, in the vise and unscrewing the upper receiver from the barrel nut. Did that make sense? Did I communicate that effectively? Because I know communication isn't a skill I'm good at. It's a skill I'm delusional about. And if you guys are tuning in, you know I am the plaintiff for Florida Open Carry. And there may be news on that John Crump reported on a couple days ago, but I can't talk about it because of ish. So the legit reason I can't talk about these things is because if I start talking about them, actually I don't want to give anybody any ideas, because if they don't know, the more they know. After things are done, we'll talk about it. How about that? So stuff, yes. Interesting, yes. Check John Crump for an update. KB, I fed the story to KB32. He said Coda Boy said he was going to cover it and then didn't, but I'll just bust his chops some more, maybe. Let's see. And I think who do we got there? I can't read. Let me put the sunglasses down while the car drives. Get the old man glasses out. Oh, these are dirty. And Top Hat Jones. Okay. That wasn't that difficult to read. Unburden yourself from what has been, right? Damn right. I have unburdened myself from the dilemma of not having the right wrenches, sockets. 6-point. Realistically, if any of you guys have damaged cars with tools like I have, you know that you do less damage if you use a 6-point socket as opposed to a 12-point socket. Is somebody texting me? Yes! Dark Mavis has sent a text to the group. How do I see that? I ordered, this is the Galaxy S3 Frontier, and I've ordered, look at the number of views. I don't know what we're talking about. So, I've been rocking for way too long the Galaxy S3 Frontier. I got a refurb of it because my OG watch went into a boot loop. Man, alright. So, the problem being on group chats with people is they group chat, which means means when they get chatty, you get lots of notifications. And, okay. Auto drive has been engaged. I ordered a refurb for $200 of the classic 6. So it has the rotating bezel, which I like. Which, is there's 2 buttons and a rotating bezel, and that's the controls of the watch. I ordered that. It's a refurb, $200 because I got this. I forgot what it was, but it was pretty reasonably priced. I could have the car read the messages, but it might not be worth it. All right, let's read this last message from Dark.
Laughing out loud, yup.
Okay.
Laughing out loud, yup.
Why do you have to do it twice? Alrighty. So, yeah, I ordered the 47mm classic Watch 6, whatever, Galaxy Watch 6. It's a refurb. It's $200. It's going to be getting here between, it says October 4th, October 8th. I hope they pessimistically estimated the shipping date, because I'd love to have it before my trip, but whatever. And because we're going on a trip that we can't talk about to a location we can't disclose this weekend. And we can't tell you where it is or who's going to be there or what event it is, but stuff. Oh, hey, and I was at church today. One of the guys at church, he's like a greeter. He's very enthusiastic about Trump, and he said Trump was like all over the place yesterday campaigning, which is, Trump does that well. I wouldn't have the energy for it, but he does. And he went to an Alabama game, and they said the stadium went nuts, and apparently he bought a whole bunch of free concession food for people, which I'm sure people will call election interference, and he'll get 34 felony charges for that. But whatever. So, is that Scott? Is it Drop It Like It's Scott? How's it going, man? My other Florida man. 10 and 2, bro. Oh, you're talking, yeah. I don't know what you mean by 10 and 2. It's weird. I'm listening to the suspension. I'm gonna do the rear drop links today, I think. I think I might check that the front drop links are tight. It almost sounds like I got a different clunk now. There's less clunks. Let's see. Oh, and green light. The self-driving didn't tell me it was green. Usually it does that. Oh wait, yeah, it did ding ding. But it ding ding after I looked. So and are we gonna have enough torque for the turn? It didn't scream. Usually it screams. Oh, does it have to be in driving mode? Okay. Scott, are you going anywhere? Drop it like it's Scott. Are you going anywhere? I know we've had this conversation. I talked to you about it already. And I forget. I just remember we had the conversation. So, let's see. Johnny 3-Bar, what's up? I want to let you guys know that I refuse the temptation of going to Costco for their like $2 pizza and $1 ice cream. Because I'm trying to be a good boy, because my pants are tight. It happens. I might actually have to exercise. Got a little too much sun yesterday. I don't know. I was in the pool after the sun was more setting, but I could have got it from that. And when I was working on the car, I was in the shade, but the clouds could have been reflecting some, UV down. I got my dome. And my wife is gone to a meeting at church about doing missionary work, which I'd rather me do the missionary work and her stay home, which that she feels compelled, and there's no talking around and stuff like that. I'm gonna be north, but say south. Okay, okay. So let's see. So I was hoping, I didn't realize the event coming up this weekend was this weekend already. Did I go last year with? Yeah. I rode up last year with Joe and Walt. So we're road tripping again. Let's see. Yeah, last year Crumpy was there, but Dark was there. KB32 was there. He stayed overnight at our place. And I'm not saying John is a mooch, because John does okay, but I don't remember if John paid for the couch space or whatever space he jumped in on. Anyhow, this year, so it's going to be at the house that we got. It's going to be me, Dark, Joe, Walt, Josh, Courtney, Mike Diamond Guns Gear, and 2 of his guys. So we got a full house. I'm hoping accommodations-wise, it's going to be cool, as in, reasonable for gentlemen, distinguished gentlemen as we are. Yeah, it's, I don't know why there should be a day countdown timer. It's like X days until, like, popping up every morning, so I understand what's going to happen in the next week or 2 weeks, and I didn't realize. Let's see, how fast are we not going? I want to go faster. Oh, okay, so Scott says he's got room for 2 more if I know anyone. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, so I was kind of bummed. I talked to Road Banshee Jason Schaller. I stayed with him, and he had a crew with him at SHOT Show. And I didn't have plans yet. I think registration opened for SHOT Show, so I got to register for that. My daughter took all my Sky Miles, which I'm ticked, because usually I fly for free, which it's really, nothing's free. Don't get me wrong. But my daughter's starting a job in Manhattan, so she booked my Sky Miles to get there, and then she booked my Sky Miles to come home for Christmas. And I was shocked. I'm like, oh, I got like 55,000 Sky Miles. Now I have 5. Or points, whatever. Southwest. Dollar Tree glasses, dude. These are actually prescription bifocal. So you can see, polarized, whatever. Yeah, the Dollar Tree glasses are at home though, in case you're wondering. Now these are definitely Dollar Tree glasses. So please, these are a couple $100. I hate to say. I probably get them from China for like 10 cents. Probably where they're made. VK, Vanessa Kitty, how's it going? So, I don't know if I'm gonna, it's 96 degrees. It's almost October. That is not right. Although it rained like every couple of minutes yesterday. Realistically, what I do is I just set up with a couple of like a box fan and like a desk fan just blowing on me while I'm working on the car, while I'm underneath the car. So, yep. Yeah, Dollar Tree, dude. No. Okay, so I forget what brand name it, and I'm sure they're just slapping their brand name on the cheapest Chinese glasses, so I couldn't find these. I left these in my daughter's car, which I normally don't drive. Do I read Scott's message out loud? Scott, let me know if I can press the read button, because if I can, I will. If you say it's okay, otherwise I won't. But I don't know if they were Foster Grant or whatever, but there were definitely Dollar Tree glasses with Foster Grant's name, or somebody, some known name, and it's just horrible crap that they're putting. You have a good brand name with a good reputation, and they put their name on these cheap Chinese glasses. Totally. You can pick up glasses and feel that they're good quality, and you can feel that they're chintzy. And I'm clicking read.
Haggadah, get it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but look, right now I can't. Well, I could read it on my watch, I guess. All right. And hold on. So it screams when there's not enough torque to go around. I'm going around a curve. So this is comma AI, but not running OpenPilot. I'm running Frog Pilot. And in case you didn't hear me, Frog Pilot. And I do like that it screams instead of just like ding 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 ding, because it lets you know, hey, you better get your hands on the wheel. Did I turn it off? Okay. And again, with my dystopian, whatever it is, I do enjoy the car with all the electronic whiz-bang gadgetry. And in the same way, although I do drive this car more often, I like my 3.8 liter, 6-cylinder, 6-speed manual Genesis coupe with a Torsen differential. The Torsen is kind of neat technology. In the same way, I like a Mos Nagant because it has like 8 too few parts to actually work, but it works. And in the same way, I like a Luger that has about 30 too many parts to work, but it works. So that kind of thing. And I keep threatening that I want to get an end-of-the-world apocalyptic vehicle that I want, like a 1970 International Harvester, mechanically fuel-injected diesel turbocharged pickup truck with retrofitted with an air starter. So it's totally off-grid, totally EMP-proof. Mechanical fuel and mechanical direct injection, mechanical fuel pump, mechanical everything, mechanical. That, probably even the Amish would drive. 51 degrees. Whoa! Where are you in New Hampshire? Where? I know you've told me before, and I'm not keeping track of all this stuff. Yeah, it is just ridiculous. All right, so right after the hurricane blew through, and Josh Courtney checked in on me, like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And like he checked in Joe and Walter and all that bit. I know I probably ought to check on like Gun Doctor and Josh and see how they're doing, because storm-wise, they probably got a stink load of rain. It's a good amount of wind and a stink load of rain. Excuse me. So I'm going to be going through what used to be the cell dead zone, but they dropped like a femtocell tower. I don't know what it is. There's a tower, couldn't even be a mile behind me. Just about line of sight, because there's no hills, it's all flat. So, based on altitude, you've definitely, unless there's some brush in between, like right about here is the cell dead zone. And they put up this femtocell tower. It just looks like a phone pole. Dude, why do you make the left from the left lane and not the turn lane? Right over here. We just drove by it. So I guess that gets rid of that. So there is no... Wait, I didn't even see a drop out here. Life is in Idaho. 30 degrees! Woohoo! Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Yep. Nice. I mean, it is kind of nice to get some relief. I keep thinking about... I mean, I sweat. Just sweat up a lot. Drank a lot of water while I was wrenching on the car. The hardest thing was getting this thing jacked up and getting the front wheels off. Because I had to put 3 blocks of wood to get under the cross member to get the jack up on the pinch weld. The ish. Got rain up there. So I don't know if my wife is home or at church, but I am hungry. I'd like to do 2A-ish, but I might have to wait until tomorrow to do 2A-ish. And for you guys that don't know, what I've got going on here is we're doing Anderson Big Bore Pistol. So mine is AR-10 based. I'm harvesting a barrel, so I have a relationship with Anderson. Anderson was so kind to send me out a complete lower, a brace, SB tactical brace, upper receiver, and this is Am I back? Did you hear me talking to my wife? 72 in, not our Kansas, but regular Kansas. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, cool. So my wife went to church to find out about missionary stuff, and I'm listening for clunks. I heard a little... It clunked again. Alright, I replaced the axle assembly, I've replaced the hub, I did the drop links. I'm not happy. I thought that was... I don't know if you heard that. Is that Mr. BSer? Or I'm like, if I chat and I'm like on the phone and I see you guys chat, I just do MR BSR. In case you saw that and didn't think it was you, but that was. And engage. Because steering is for, whatever. Can't believe I've driven Florida, New York in a Genesis coupe. Actually, bumper to bumper traffic in the snow at one point going through DC. I swear I'm hearing a different... I gotta check those drop links, make sure they're in good. I swear I hit a bump now, and I hear something. Oh gosh. So there's got to be sway bar bushings or something that's loose that need replaced. Neighbor's bobcat's in the swale and he's pulling it out with like a gator. Maybe I should have stopped and asked him if he needed help. So there's a 9-acre piece of property right here, and hold on. I'm still hearing noises. 9-acre piece of property. There was effectively what was a double wide, and I think it's a pitcher for the Cardinals, Orioles, or something. Bought this property, and then bought the next 2 properties. So I don't know how many acres he's got now. Yeah, I hear that clunk again. Fudge. So I probably, based on the next piece of information I was going to give you, you probably can figure out exactly where my house is if you know who it is that's building the McMansion for years here. Alright, so the thing that bothers me, I don't want it to be struts, because if it's struts, I have like adjustable struts on this car, you know, which is what we need to do. But the adjustable struts on this car are more expensive than the normal struts, so I don't want to know. Yeah, I definitely got to get under the front end there and make sure everything's tight. I am not happy. Yeah, the bushing up top, you just about have to remove the windshield to get at the bushing up top. Kurt, later, I'm in the driveway, and yeah, I guess I'll park here. So you guys have a good day. Make the best of your day. Do good things. Be good to people. Or if not, lie about it. Later.